word naman joint. So we have joint variation from the word joint na alam natin, dinuktong ba? Yung mga joint. Okay? Then, last time kasi, direct pati inverse variation tayo. Ngayon naman, we have here a joint variation. Most of the joint variation, ganito lang ang kanyang formula. So, ganito ang formula na ginagamit natin kay joint variation. We have K, ay hindi pala K, sorry. Y, so we have Y, varies directly, hindi ng varies, sorry. Kapag varies directly yan, direct variation pa din yan. Y varies jointly as X and C. So, Y varies jointly as X and C. Okay? So, yung K natin, the constant of variation natin. Yun pa din. Yung constant of variation natin, yung K natin. Kaya, most of the meaning ng K is the constant. Oh, no internet. Okay. So, we have Y varies jointly as X and C. So, diyan, ito yung formulang ginagamit natin sa joint variation. Okay? Yung K, which is K nga yung ating constant of variation, then we have X and also C. The variables naman sila. Okay? Yung Y natin, that is sa X and Y natin, Y pa rin naman siya. So, bibigyan ako another example dito. So, pinaka-common sa kanya, the quantity T varies jointly as the quantities D and W. So, kalimitan naman sa mga jointly, wala nang masyadong ginagamit. Nasa given na din naman eh. So, yung P, so si Y, siya yung ating magiging P. P is equals or varies jointly K. K pa rin yung constant natin as the quantities B and W. K, B, W. Okay? So, ganyan lang siya. Which is K, B, W, ang operation natin sa kanya is multiplication naman, diba? W. So, wala namang masyadong sa paggagawa ng formula dito. Basta sundan lang natin. Y is equals to kay XC. So, dito, yung Y natin, yung letter P. Yung K natin, K pa rin siya kasi constant of variation pa rin naman siya. Yung X natin, naging letter B lang. Then yung C natin, naging W. Or kung titignan nyo, lahat naman nandito, multiplication lang siya. K, B, W, multiplication. Okay? So, basta lagi magkasama yung dalawang variables natin, it's either kahit na ano pa maging symbol ng variables na yun. Okay? So, dito ginamit K pati, B pati W, at yung Y naman natin ginamit as T. So, paano kino-compute to? So, for example, we have here, meron tayo dito, Y is equals to 3 when X is equals to 6 and C is equals to 4. Yan. Then yung isa naman, sulat na din natin itong isa para dire-diretso tayo. Y is equals to 4 and X is equals to 3 over 2 and C is equals to 4 over 5. Masarap pala to. May mga fractions din. So, dito muna tayo sa Y is equals to 3, then X 6, C 4. So, follow lang natin yung ating formula. Y is equals to kay X. So, ano nga ba kinocompute natin dito? Nakalagay, find the constant of variation and equation of the variation. Find the constant of variation and the equation of the variation. So, constant of variation, ibig sabihin, yung value ng letter K. Yun yung hanapin natin. Then, kapag nahanap na natin, constant of variation, isasubstitute naman natin yung value of K para mahanap natin yung equation of the variation. Okay? So, yung letter K muna ating hanapin, we have y is equal to K, C, and X. C, X, and C. Or Y varies jointly as K, as X, and C. Okay? Then, ang value ng Y natin is 3. Substitute lang natin is equals to X. So, K, then times 6, then times 24. Okay? So, wag natin gamitin yung tuldok at multiplication. Gamitin natin parentheses para hindi nakakalito. Then 4. Yan. Then, multiply natin. 3 is equals to K. Then, times 24. Kasi 6 times 4, that is 24. Diba? Then, sunod natin gagawin, kailangan ma-isolate si K. So, divide natin both side by 24. So, cancel si 24, cancel si 24. So, magkakaroon tayo ng K. So, 3 over 24. Magkakaroon tayo ng 1 over 8 ba to? Tama. 1 over 8. Okay? So, meron tayong 1 over 8. And this is the value of K natin. At yung value ng K natin, iyon na yung ating constant of variation, di ba? Constant of variation natin, 1 over 8. So, punta naman tayo sa equation of the variation na number 1. So, we have y is equal to kx. So, we have y is equal to k xc, or y varies jointly as x and c. So, palitan lang natin yung value ng k natin ng 1 over 8 kasi yun yung ating constant of the variation. So, magkakaroon tayo ng equation ng y is equal to 1 over 8 xc. Okay? So, ganun lang. So, magkakaroon tayo ng equation of the variation y is equal to 1 over 8 xc. So, punta tayo dito sa pangalawa. Kasi itong pangalawa para maganda. So, sulat lang natin ang ating formula. Y varies jointly as x and c. Then, ang value ng y natin is 4. Equals natin sa k. Then, ang value ng x natin is 3 over 2. Then, multiply din natin kay 4 over 5. Okay? Nasusundan ba? Then, multiply natin tong ating fraction. Kapag nagmumultiply ng fraction, so napaka-base. So, kapag nagmumultiply ng fraction, so ganito lang gagawin. Numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. Basic multiplication ng fraction to. So, numerator to numerator, 3 times 4, that is 12. Then, 2 times 5, that is 10. So, simply, lowest term natin, magkakaroon tayo ng 6 over 5. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayo ng K is equals to 6 over 5. Yan. 6 over 5. Okay? Para mawala si 6 over 5, gawin nyo. Okay. So, para mawala si 6 over 5 kasi kailangan kailan yung matitira sa atin, diba? Pero meron siyang 6 over 5. Ang gawin ninyo, i-multiply nyo both side by the reciprocal of 6 over 5. Ano ang reciprocal ni 6 over 5?
Sure, 5/6 po.
Okay, 5/6. Yan. Then ito, 5/6. I-multiply nyo lang both sides. Kung fraction yun. Diba? Kung hindi naman fraction, edi wag nyo i-multiply both sides. Okay? Then, cancel si 6, cancel si 6, cancel si 5, cancel si 5, matitira na lang si K. Then ito, 5 times 4, 20. Matitira dito, 20/6. What is 20/6 in lowest term? In lowest term ba ito, 20/6? Meron. Divide natin parehas sa 2, no? So, divide natin parehas sa 2. Burahin ko to. So, magkakaroon tayo ng K is equals to 10/3. Huwag nyo nang gayong mixed fraction na. Ganyan na lang. Improper fraction na lang. So, we have the constant of variation K is equals to 10/3. Then, ang ating naman magiging equation of the variation is Y is equals to, yung K, palitan lang natin ng nakuha nating value ng K, 10/3. 10/3 x K. Okay? Then, ito yung ating equation. This is our constant of the variation, and this is our equation of the variation. Dalawang hinahanap natin, constant of the variation and equation of the variation. Yan yung dalawang hinahanap natin. Okay? Ang constant, yung value ng K. Then, ang equation naman, equation of the variation, yung K, papalitan lang natin kung anong value niya. Okay? And then, syempre, yung equation. Okay? So, G varies gently. So, kapag narinig na natin yung word na varies gently, that is letter K. Diba? Kasi, ano yung constant of variation na natin yon. Then, with the square of the R, radius. So, the square. So, hindi over 2 itong basa, R square ang basa. Then, to the N, the depth. Ibig sabihin, yung lalim naman. Okay? So, ibig sabihin dito, kung illustrate natin, sabi, yung dami daw ng isang swimming pool is nakadepende sa radius. Ano yung radius? Diba? Mula sa center, ito yung center, hanggang dito sa swimming pool. So, ito yung radius. At ang pati doon sa depth, ibig sabihin yung lalim. Iyan yung depth. Yung lalim ng swimming pool. Sabi dito, nakadepende daw ang laman ng gallons ng isang swimming pool sa radius, sa laki ng radius, pati sa lalim ng swimming pool. Totoo ba? Totoo. Kasi depende sa laki at lalim, sa luwang at haba or lalim ng swimming pool. Ngayon, computein natin. Sabi, if G is equals to 754, so yung kauna-una natin, G, diba? 754. Then, equals natin, if G is equal to 754, when R, so lagyan natin ng K kasi una natin hanapin is yung constant of variation. Then R is equals to 4, take note, meron siyang square dito. So R lang yung pinalitan natin ng value, ibig sabihin magkakaroon pa tayo ng square dito sa R. So K, 4 square, then multiply din natin siya dito sa ating depth. At ang depth naman niya ay 2. Okay? So, simple lang to. Compute lang natin. 754, copy natin 754. Then, simplify natin. Okay? 4 times, what is the 4 square? What is the value of the 4 square? Hindi yan 4 times 2 ha. 4 square yan. What is the value of the
16.
Okay, very good. That is 16. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 16. 16 times 2. Okay? Then, copy lang natin. 754 is equals to 16 times 2, magkakaroon tayo ng 32K. Oh, sarap ka, 32K na all. So, 32K. Then, kailangan natin ma-isolate yung K para malaman natin yung constant of variation. Kasi sa book, tinatanong, find the number of gallons a month in the pool when R is equals to 3 and B is equals to 1.5. So, constant of variation yung una nating hanapin. So, divide natin both sides by 32. So, compute nyo in your calculator, 454 divided by 32.
13.56, sir.
13.56. May iba pa bang sagot bukod sa 13.56?
Sure, yung akin 23. Ganun.
23? Wait. May wagang calculator. 754 divided 13.56. Bakit iba sa akin? Mali pala. 32 pala dapat. Sorry. 32. 23 nga. 23.56. Baka mali lang pagkakatinig ko. Sorry. So, 23. So, we have 23.56. Ngayon, meron na tayong constant of variation. Kasi ang tinatanong talaga doon is, kapag naman daw ang ating what is a gallon, so we're finding gallon, if our R is equals to, ano ba yun? 3, and D is equals to 1.5. Okay. So, yan. So, syempre, nagkaroon tayo dito ng value ng K. Ngayon, meron na tayong value ng K o constant of variation na 23.56. So, solve na natin yan. G is equals to K natin, K times R squared, then times D, which is K is equals to 23.56 times R natin, 3 squared, then times, ano ba to? D natin, 1.5. Okay, compute sa calculator, dire-diretso kung kaya nyo.
Sir, alam ko yung i-compute.
Yan, 23.56 23.56 times 3 squared times 1.5. Ano lumabas sa inyo? So, magiging sagot natin is 318.06. Okay? So, ganyan ang magiging sagot natin. 318.06.
Sir, tama ako.
Ganito din ba? So, ito yung magiging sagot natin. The G is equal to 318.06. Kapag naman naging ang ating depth is 1.5 at yung ating radius is naging 3, so ang galon na kailangan natin is 318.06. Okay. So, if say varies gently as x and y, then say is equal to 100, x is equal to 2, and y is equal to 20. Find say when x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 20. So, unahin muna natin itong una natin ano. Ano nga ulit kailangan natin hanapin? The constant of the variation para ma-solve natin itong pangalawa natin sa find x. So, constant of the variation muna, we have say is equal to kx y, or say varies jointly as k as x and y. So, ang say natin 100, then we have the k, then we have the x na 2, at meron din tayong y na 20. Okay? So, gawin natin 100 is equals to 20 times 2 times 20, 40, diba? 40k. So, all, parang yayaman tayo ngayon. Puro 40k. Then, divide natin both side by 40. So, what is 100 over 40? Cancel natin si 40 to 40 dito. Matitira na lang si k. What is 100 over 30?
Sure, 2.5.
2.5. Meron na tayong 2.5k. So, this 2.5k will be our k in this second equation. Diba? Para mahanap natin si value ng 2.5k. Si value ng ating say. So, pangalawang say tayo, we have say is equals to kxy, or say is varies jointly as x and y. So, si say, wala tayong value ni say kasi say hinahanap natin. Kay k, meron tayong 2.5. Then, kay x, meron tayong 4. Then, kay y, meron tayong 20. So, in the calculator, diretsong compute nyo to, 2.5 times 4 times 20. Anong sagot nyo?
Sure, 4 ba yun?
Yes, 4.
Sure, 200, 200, 100, 100, 200.
K is equals to 200. Same as mine in my calculator. Okay? So, 200 yung value ng C natin. Ngayon, may shortcut. Turo ko din yung shortcut. Kasi yung nakaraan, di ba may shortcut din tayo ng pagsasolve kapag ganyan, na equal-equal. Ngayon, ang shortcut natin, di ba, ang K natin, di ba we have the C is equals to Kx, Y. Y. Kung ano mang variables yon, ang gawin nyo, gagawin lang natin, si K, yan. Si K kasi alisin natin. Then, divide natin both side by C, cancel si C, magiging K is equal to X, Y over C. Okay? It means, paano ko ba i-explain yung shortcut? Yung shortcut, di ba yung nasa unahan natin, it's either C or Y. Itong nasa unahan na to, gawin nyo lang na denominator sa dalawang X and Y natin. Okay? So, meron tayong X sub 1, then Y sub 1 over C sub 1. Diba? Equals natin kay X sub 2, then Y sub 2 over C sub 2. Basta yung lagi nandito sa unahan will be our denominator. Hindi natin sasama si K ha. Then, si X or si Y man or ginamit is si X or si C or kahit anong paman, basta laging nasa taas yung dalawang variables natin. Then, yung dalawa nasa baba. Yung isa naman na nasa unahan na C is nasa baba. Then, substitute natin. Testing natin yung substitute. Ang X sub 1 natin, dito natin hahanapin lahat ng sub 1. Ang X sub 1 natin is 2 times, what is 2 times, and then ang Y natin is 20. 2 times 20 over, ano to? C sub 1 over 100 is equals to, ang X sub 2 natin is 4. 4, then ang Y sub 2 natin is 20. Then over, ang C sub 2, siya yung nawawala, diba? Siya yung hinahanap natin. Okay, simplify muna natin. 2 times 20, this is 40 over 100. Then equals natin, 4 times 20, this is 80. Okay, 80 lang. Over C sub 2. Then cross multiplication natin sila. Okay? We're going to make cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. We have 40 times A. Magkakaroon tayo ng 40 say sub 2. Then equals natin sa 100 times 80, magiging 8,000. Laki ata. 8,000 no. Then divide natin both sides. Kailangan material lang si say sub 2. Divide natin both sides by 40. By 40. So on your calculator, matitira kasi dito si say sub 2 lamang. Then on your calculator, what is the value of 8,000 divided by 40? Ano? Ang value ni 8,000 na dinivide kay 40. Wala?
$200 po.
Okay, 200. Okay, so same lang sila. Same lang sila nito, no? So it's either way naman kung anong gusto nyo gamitin na formula. Okay na. So kung gusto nyo dalawang solution na kinocompute mo na si K, or di kaya through the use na parang binabalance natin sila. Okay? It's either way, parehasan naman ang magiging salutan. Sino may tanong? Wala silang converge. So combined variation, we have here Y varies directly as X and inversely as C. Okay? So ganyan. Y varies directly as X and inversely as C. So directly, diretso, diba? Tayo sa X. Then inversely, dinidivide natin kay C naman. Okay? So this is combined variation. Pinagsamang direct at inverse variation. Y varies directly as X and inversely as C. Okay? So example nito, pwede natin siyang gamitin sa force na force is equal to distance. Force, attraction of the body varies directly to the mass M. And inversely, as the square of the distance from the body. So, hindi naman natin inaano nila. Mga example lang naman sila. So, meron tayo dito ulit. Hanapin natin constant of the variation. We're going to find the constant. Find the constant of the variation and equation. Siyempre. Kung hinanap natin constant, hanapin din natin equation of the variation. Ulit, ang constant of variation, yun yung value ni letter K. Okay? That is the K. So, tinan natin, number 1. So, meron tayo ditong Y is equals to 12. When X is equals to 8. And say is equals to 4. Then, another example naman natin dito sa kabila. Y is equals to 8. When X is equals to 6 over 5. Oh. And, lagi may fraction. 3 over 4. So, unahin natin itong nasa kabila. Hanapin natin, ano daw ulit ang hanapin? Constant of the variation and equation of the variation. Yan ang hanapin natin. So, when y is equals to 12, when x is equals to 8, and c is equals to 4. So, itong gamitin natin formula. We have y is equals to k, x over 2. Then, y natin is 12. 12 is equals to k. Then, ang x natin, ano ba x natin? Ito. 8. K8 over 4. Okay? So, sa paano yan? So, ang gawin natin, Kapag ganyan nangyari, pag ganyan nangyari sa atin, gagawin natin dito, cross multiplication lang natin to. 12 is equals to K8. So, hahaba pa ito ng hahaba. K8 over 4. Di ba, pwede natin lagyan ng over 1 dito. Kapag nilagyan natin over 1 dito, mag-cross multiplication tayo. 12 times 6 is equals to K8. K8. Or then, divide natin parehas sa 8. Bakit tumatabi nga ang sulat ko? Tusin ko lang ha. So, 12 is equals to K8 over 4. Then, lagyan natin ng over 1 dito para di tayo malito sa cross multiplication. Meron tayong 12 times 4 is equals to K8. Then, divide natin both side by 8. Cancel si 8, cancel si 8. Then, ito. Then, what is the value of our K? So, 12 times 4, what is 12 times 4? 48. Divided by 8. 48 divided by 8. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 60. Okay? So, ang value ng 8 natin, ng K natin is 6. We have the value of K ng 6. Ngayon, concept the variation pa lang yun. Hanapin naman natin ang equation of the variation. Mula dito lang din. Babaguhin lang natin. Magkakaroon tayo ng y is equals, ang value ng K natin, 6. 6x over 6. Ganun lang. So, this is the equation of our variation. Okay? So, pwede naman, ang gawin nyo, diba we have y is equals to kx over 6. Pwede naman gawin nyo diyan is yung gayahin natin yung nasa libro na nag-conclude siya ng formula na ang value ni k, pwede natin gawin, ang value ni k is equals to y say over x. Y say over x. Sir, paano naging y say over x yon? Basta k is equals to y say over x. Ganito kasi yon. Derive ang tawag dito. Diba meron tayong y is equals to kx. Kx over c. Eh, kailangan ma-isolate natin si k. Una natin gagawin, ililipat natin or tatanggalin natin. Si c, itatimes natin kay y. Magkakaroon tayo ng cy or yc is equals to kx. Diba? Then ngayon, kailangan k lang siya, wala siyang kasamang x. Kung wala siyang kasamang x, i-divide natin sa both side by x. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x dito. So, ang value ng k natin, k is equals to cy over x. Or di kaya yc. Cy or yc, parehas lang naman sila. Diba? So, cy over x. So, meron na tayong k is equal to cy over x. Dito din, cy over x. Derive lang naman dito. Then, substitute natin. Diba? We have k is equal to yc over x. So, anong value ng y natin? 8. 8. Ang value ng c natin, itatimes natin sa 3 over 4 to. 3 over 4. Then, ang x natin is 6 over 5. So, I think ito na muna pag-resolve natin. I-times natin si 8 times 3. 8 times 3, what is 8 times 3? 8 times 3, that is 24. 24 over 4. Then, over 6 over 5. Sir, ano ba yan? Over na. 24 over 4 over 6 over 5. So, gawin natin, reciprocal nitong 6 over 5. Kapag kukuha natin ang reciprocal, noon, ipag-multiply na natin siya. So, dito natin ituloy. So, kopyahin nyo lang si 24 over 4. 24 over 4. Then, kukuha natin reciprocal nito. Kapag kinuha natin reciprocal, hindi na natin siya i-divide. I-multiply na natin siya kasi reciprocal na yung kinuha natin. I-multiply na natin, then ang reciprocal ni 6 over 5 is 5 over 6. Then, compute natin yan. 24 times 5, this is 145. Diba? Tama ba ako? Ay, hindi pala. 120 lang pala. Ah, tama ba? $96 plus 24. 120 na. Over 6 times 4. What is 6 times 4? 32. Yeah. So we have 24 over 4 times 5 over 6. Then 120 over 32. Then ano natin yan? Tawag dito, lowest term natin. May lowest term ba mga yan? Bakit dito 5 lang? 30, 30. Tama. Ay. $24 times 5. Ba't ako nalilito doon? 120 na. Divide 32.
Teacher, 24 po yun, di ba?
Oo, 24. This is 24. So, 120 over 24. Ano magiging sagot natin?
Teacher, 5.
5. So, meron na tayong sagot sa 5. Ano to? Value of t pa lang. Oo nga, value of t pa lang. So, ang standard na variation natin, 5. Then, sulat natin yung ating y equation. Y is equals to 5 times x. 5x. 5x over 8. So, this is our equation naman. So, sabi dito, W, supposedly, yung W, nag-vary siya kay X. Varies directly kay X. Kaya itatimes natin si K kay X. Then, inversely naman, kay Y squared. Tandaan, may word na square. Pag nakarinig kayo ng word na square, lagi nyo lalagyan ng exponent yung variable sa tinutukoy niya, which is Y. Kaya meron tayong Y squared dito. Okay? So, meron na tayong equation na W is equals to KX over Y squared. Or W varies directly as X and inversely as Y squared. Okay? Then, sabi dito, ano yung pinakatanong? Meron tayong given dito eh. May binigay na given. When X is equals, sabi dito sa given, so, X is equals to 8. Tama? And Y is equals to 4. Then, ano pa? And W is equals to 18. Then, ang tanong dito, find W, or what is the value of W if X is equals to 4, then Y is equals to 6. Okay? So, yan na yung ating given. So, pwede natin gawin, derive natin tong ating equation. Di ba may equation tayo? W is equals to kx over y squared. So, gawin natin siyang proportional. I-isolate natin si k. Okay? Para i-isolate si k, itong w pati y squared, kasi lalagyan natin over 1. Cross multiplication lang. Or di kaya, yung y squared, ilipat natin sa kabila. Magiging y squared, wy squared is equal to kx. Then, divide natin both sides kasi kailangan natin ma-isolate si x, si k. Divide natin both sides by kx. So, magkakaroon tayo ng k. K is equal to wy squared over x. Then, ang k natin is equal siya kay wy squared over x. Diba? So, ito yung gamitin natin na equation. Wy squared over x. Katulad kanina. Para hindi na tayo mag-2 solution. Diba kanina, nag-2 solution tayo. Pwede naman yun. So, make it, lang din na dito, mas madali din natin makukuha. Nagawa na natin yung solution kanina. So, ito naman yung i-try natin. So, we have w sub 1. Dahil dalawang solution to, w sub 1 times y squared sub 1. Yung ibig sabihin ng sub 1, ibig sabihin, dito tayo kukuha sa given number 1. Okay? Kaya may mga sub 1. Over x sub 1. Okay? Dito natin kinuha yung formula y squared over x. Then, equate natin siya dito naman sa pangalawa nating equation na w sub 2. Then, y squared sub 2 over x sub 2. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ng sub 2, doon naman sa pangalawang given natin kukuhanin yung value. Okay? Para hindi tayo malito kung kaninong given ba ilalagay natin. Kasi dalawa yung value ng x dito. Isa 4, isa x, isa 8, di ba? So, isa y, isa 4, yung y, isa 4, isa 1. Y naman na 6. So, gawin natin, this is a sub 1 and this is a sub 2. Okay? Then, substitute natin. Ang W natin, kauna-unahan is 18. Then, multiply natin. Kay Y, anong Y natin na sub 1? 4. 4 square to, syempre. Kasi may square naman tayo nakita, kaya per square naman ito. Over, ang X sub 1 natin is 8. Then, equals natin kay W sub 2. Wala tayong value ng W, diba? Wala tayong value ng W sub 2. Pero may value tayo ng Y, which is 6. So, 6 squared. Then, over, dito naman ay x squared, ay x sub 2, so 4. Okay, cross multiplication lang tayo, guys. Ay, class. So, ay hindi. Ano pala muna natin? Simplify muna pala natin. 18 times 4 squared. Ang 4 squared kasi, ang value ng 4 squared, that is 16. So, 18 times 16. So, compute nyo, 18 times 16.
288 po.
O, ano?
288.
200. Over 8 is equals to, ito naman, 6 squared. What is 6 squared? 36 lang, diba? 36. Then, W sub 2 over 4. Yan. Then, cross multiplication. So, 88 times 4. Kasi dito natin siya yung multiply, diba? So, 88 times 4. What is 288 times 4?
1,152.
1,150. Sabihin niya pag mali ang type ko or sulat. Then, equals natin 8 times 36 W sub 2. Kapag ganyan, sir, may variable sa paano natin multiply. Multiply nyo lang yung mga constant number. 36 times 8, bago copy nyo lang yung variable. 8 times 36. What is 8 times 36?
Sure, 288.
288, tama ba?
Sir, oo.
288. Double. Okay? Then, divide natin both side by 288. Parang paulit-ulit lang tayo. Cancel si 288, cancel 288. Matitira si W sub 2. Then, 100, 1,152 divide 288. Hula ko parang lalabas yan.
Sir, 4 nga.
So, ang value ng W natin is 4. So, find W. So, this is 4. Ang W natin. How come it become 4? Okay? So, our W of our W is 4. Naunawaan?
Sir, uhaw.
Yun ang may tanong. May tanong pa ba kayo? Good. So, sabi sa statement, we have electrical resistance. So, resistance varies directly. So, R is K. Varies directly. So, K yun. As its length, so KL, hindi to kilo ha, KL lang siya. Over, kasi N inversely as the square of its diameter. So, D, at may square tayong nabasa. So, D squared ito. Okay? So, we have R is equals to KL over D squared. Okay? So, pwede natin gawin dito. Ano kaya? Yung equal na sa atin or dalawang equation tayo. Yung dalawang equation na lang tayo. Okay? So, araw muna natin, what is the value of R natin? 2. Then, equals natin sa K. Then, ang length natin is 1.62. 1.62 over D squared. Ang din natin is 0.09. Then, i-square natin to. Okay, simplify natin. So, magkakaroon tayo, multiply natin si 2 kay 0.09. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 times 0.09 squared is equals to K times 1.62. Over. So, cancelin natin. Tanggalin natin si 1.62 na kasama ni K. Divide natin pareha sa 1.62. Para ma-isolate natin si K. Malaman natin yung constant of the variation. So, cancel si 1.62. Matitira si K. Then, solve natin to on your calculator. I-square muna natin yung 0.09 squared. Ang sagot dyan is 0.09 squared. 0.09, then square natin. Meron tayong sagot na 0.0081. Then, i-times natin yung kay 2. Magkaroon tayo ng sagot na 0.0162. Then, divide natin kay 1.62. May sagot tayo ng 0.01. So, dito. 0.01. So, ito yung value ng K natin. So, punta tayo sa ating pangalawang equation. We need to find the value of R. Na ang K natin ngayon, ang K natin is 0.01. 0.01. Then, ang value naman ng L natin is 31. Laki, no? Haba. Over, ang value ng D natin is 0.10. Compute muna natin, 0.01 times 31. 0.01 times 31. 0.31. 0.31. Over 0.10. So, 0.31. 0.31 divide natin kay 0.10. Magkakaroon tayo ng sagot. Ang resistance niya ngayon is, ang R niya ngayon is 3.1. So that is our R ngayon, 3.1. Ano nga sagot niya? Munti ka na si Daniela. Sa ano? Wala. Okay. So this should be our final answer. 3.1. Resistance natin is 3.1.